Listen to Mostly Human on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Mostly Human and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
Powerful doesn't just happen. You have to make it happen. So the moment Total Wireless offers a free Samsung S25 FE with Galaxy AI, when you switch to Total 5G or 5G Plus Unlimited 3-month plan, you take the network as powerful as you, with unlimited 5G data that won't slow you down. Now that's a total power move. Visit your neighborhood Total Wireless store. Device taxes and fees may apply. Requires new activation on a Total 5G Unlimited 3-month plan or higher. External port in and ID verification. Available only in Total Wireless stores. Limit to 4 devices per account.
Think you're not the suing type? But you weren't at fault. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Also available to watch at The Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Happy Easter, everybody, from Tucson, Arizona.
Happy Easter.
This is Party Mom just saying hello. Again, happy Easter. Happy Good Friday. Hope everybody's doing great. Loving the show today. Miss you guys.
Miss you too, Party Mom.
Smoke weed every day.
Hope you're doing well out there.
Mom.
Good afternoon, morning, Colbert Carew on this wicked beautiful Friday afternoon. So I am very excited. Love Easter weekend. Love a family get-together, especially because of all the food. We got our ham all ready. We got everything else planned out. It's going to be great. Hope everyone else has a safe and fun weekend. And Jimmy, speaking of Easter, what do you call 10 rabbits marching backwards?
I don't know.
A receding hairline. Big G out.
This new bit is odd.
What's up, Colbert crew? You know what I miss?
What?
The Marita bread smell.
Yes.
Oh, how dare you? You got a demon child? All right. Little demon in there. But you got to be cool with that. Don't let that thing stare you in the eye. Take your soul. All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
You got one more?
No.
Okay, you're sitting over there looking.
We're good.
All right, very good.
I've got other issues I'm trying.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's
We don't
right.
have anything like that. But on the down low.
On the DL?
Yeah, keep it on the DL.
On the DL.
Yeah.
All right, beginning of the show, I was asking you guys, what do you do first? Do you brush your teeth? Like when you get up in the morning, is the first thing you do is you brush your teeth, then you go and get yourself some coffee and breakfast, or do you get your coffee and breakfast, then brush your teeth before you head out?
Yeah, no, because like I said earlier, if you've ever had coffee after you've brushed your teeth, it's like having orange juice after you've brushed your teeth.
You know,
it takes all of the joy out of that first cup of coffee.
Does it really? I've not had that experience.
Do you like
the
mints
orange
with your coffee?
The orange, well, not necessarily.
Yeah, no.
I don't know why. Does it, Jack? How about you, buddy? Are you first thing you do when you get up, brush your teeth kind of guy?
Hell no.
You don't.
No.
Into coffee.
Coffee first.
And then some food, or do you eat breakfast?
Then after breakfast,
Right.
we brush our teeth.
What do you think is right?
Oh,
do you
probably
think
to brush first.
The way I do it.
'Cause
Always.
You wouldn't be bringing us the story if we were doing it right.
It says here, well, but that's not necessarily the case. But this time you're right. It says,
let me guess, it's a bunch of dentists.
This is Yahoo Health. Why do you mock them? Why would you mock a dentist?
I was channeling my inner Bradshaw.
All right, story here. This is Yahoo Health, by the way. It says, my partner and I were recently debating when you should brush your teeth. Yes, you should brush your teeth twice a day, but he grabs his toothbrush the second he wakes up. Well, I like to wait until after I've had my cup of coffee. So I did what anyone in a healthy relationship would do, and I reached out to a professional to settle the score. And once and for all, I asked a dentist, quote, should you brush your teeth before or after breakfast? And
they said both.
It says, this is dentist Stephen Katz, who is the president of American Association of Endodontists.
Look at you.
Fancy title.
It says, as is recommended to all adults and kids.
Whatever.
I brush my teeth before and after breakfast.
I knew it.
Now,
Stupid.
but let me tell you why. Jack, God,
He's
you're the
stupid.
greatest. You're the greatest,
I'm
buddy.
not doing that. Just
You are
stupid.
the greatest.
That's just stupid.
Do you know why he asks you to brush your teeth? And you're going to think it has to do with dental care, and
Nope.
it kind of does, but it doesn't.
You want to guess first?
All right,
I think-
Deb's acting like she knows, so why don't you go?
Well, I don't think I know. I mean, could it be because they want you to get the bacteria that you've developed on your teeth overnight off of the surface of your teeth before you then wash it down your throat?
It says removing the plaque that causes a bad taste and odor in your mouth is crucial for good health and enjoying juice, coffee, and breakfast. In other words, what they're saying is brush your teeth and your food will taste better.
No.
No,
Because
sorry.
hold on now. Hold on now. What it says here is this dentist says, he goes, what happens is when you're sleeping, and I wear a mouthpiece for snoring, so it's even 3 times as bad for me because my teeth are sitting in that tray, and everything that's up around my gums that I don't catch with my floss and stuff is leaching out into that thing.
Ew.
But when you're just resting at home, still the same thing happens. You know, when your mouth is closed the entire evening, your mouth is basically an incubator for that stuff. It's warm, it's moist, it's hot. You know, and it that's where that stuff grows.
So
that's why
what-
you have that morning breath. When you wake up, your breath stank.
So that's why that's what Dr. Buzzkill recommends.
Dr. Cat says this is additionally when food interacts with plaque, which is a sticky film of bacteria, acid production occurs, leading to erosion of the enamel and the tooth decay. So you brush your teeth to get all that stuff off there, so your food doesn't interact with it and create another chemical that harms your food anymore. I do not brush my teeth first thing in the morning. I don't do it. I get up, I wash my mouth out with water, I swish, and then I go grab my coffee, and then I have my parfait or whatever later down in the morning.
Coffee. That's my breakfast.
Are you not a breakfast person?
I don't eat until I get here.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. You know, my wife isn't a breakfast person either, but that's actually not necessarily the truth. We like going out for breakfast sometimes, but I don't make it at home very often.
Yeah.
But I have been making these parfaits, and I have to tell you, they're perfect. Just a little Greek yogurt with some, What are you laughing at?
I'm not laughing at you. I'm
You
just
are
laughing.
laughing.
No, I'm not.
You're laughing.
Is it
Is
parfait? Is it
today's
parfait?
thing just to mock everything I do?
No,
Is that today's show?
I am thinking of Donkey from Shrek when he talks about his love of the parfait.
Yeah, you're a parfait guy. Gay.
You know what's delicious? A parfait.
Jack just called me gay for my food. I've never been.
Well,
I
you
thought
were a
act-
little,
I thought you had-
fabulous on the parfait.
I thought you had to do something to be gay. I was just eating some yogurt and some damn Crunchy Crunch.
Not in middle school, dog.
Crunchy Crunch?
Oh, yeah, dude, let me tell you. 3/4 of a cup of Greek yogurt, full fat Greek yogurt. Don't give me that stupid skim milk stuff. I'll throw it at you.
Is that right up there with drummies?
No, stop.
Your crunch.
Then you have blueberries. Then you take strawberries and chop them up a little bit. And then you put Crunch on top.
You mean
right?
granola?
It's like granola. Yeah,
Okay.
Crunch. But this one has almonds and like dried blueberries in it. It's damn good. And then like a couple tablespoons of honey on top of that. That is such a good breakfast. And why am I getting mocked by you two?
No,
I'm trying to take care of myself so I'm around longer.
Oh, God.
Crunch is almost as bad as drummies.
I really. Next time you go to Peach Valley, they have something similar to that. And I swear to you, when I ate that breakfast parfait thing.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
The
Parfait.
energy that it gave me and kept me full throughout the entire day, I was amazed that something I thought, oh, God, this is going to be like Chinese food. In half an hour, I'm going to be hungry again. Not at all. It was awesome.
That yogurt's a pretty good protein. It stays on you. And if you get the
I
really
love it.
good Greek yogurt, it's almost like cheese.
It's stanky.
It's kind of cheesy.
But it's good.
And when you put in the honey's the key. That is the key, is the honey.
Somebody said, but I like my Captain Crunch with tooth fuzz.
Man, sometimes you can just feel it on your teeth, right?
Oh,
You
yeah.
run your tongue over them, and your teeth are like, get that away from me.
Oh, there you go. Brother Matt.
By the way, if you want to watch the show, you can. RealRadio.fm/watch brings you right to the page where you can find us.
Yay!
RealRadio.fm/watch. Thanks, Jack. Good job.
Yeah, so again, Brother Matt says, aloha, here's the solution. When you get up, brush your teeth with just a toothbrush and water.
Yeah, maybe you could do that. Here's the thing.
Because that way it won't destroy the
Right.
food flavor. Then you won't hear me complaining about minty coffee.
Extra work, no. You get up, you need coffee. And if you're
Jack-
the sucker who has to make it, You don't have the benefit of having coffee.
And here's what sucks. Like, Jack has this hardcore take on not brushing his teeth in the morning. Jack's probably got the best teeth of all of us. Well, you guys have perfect teeth. I have better dental care and hygiene than both of you. My teeth look like an oyster bed at low tide.
Okay, I will not vouch for anyone having better hygiene when he shares a loofah with the wife and uses a toilet brush as a back scratcher.
I have. Listen.
Okay.
And his car keys to clean his ear.
Thank you. And if not that, his glasses that he'll then put in his mouth. I do not want to hear about your hygiene. I've sat next to it for the last 7.5 years. I could actually diagram examples for you.
I hate your memory. I hate it. I hate it. By the way, when you say that stuff right back, like one after the other, it sounds bad. It does. It sounds terrible.
And I don't know what you've done in the underwear department, but you've gotten it right.
What do you mean?
Well, you haven't had a crotch cricket in the studio in at least a couple of years.
Well, I haven't.
Oh, dude.
Come on.
It was constant.
It wasn't either.
It was.
What? How would you say that out loud? What do you mean by crotch crickets? What do you mean I'm digging?
Well, you get a
I'm
little
pulling
sweaty.
because I used to wear those damn skinny jeans because I was trying to be cool, and
And then you're bat winging.
Straight nut cutting, and I'm bat winging. And what? Why are you shaking your head like you're better than us?
The terminology, you people are just crude.
You shut up. Anyway, let's get back to nut cutting. So anyway.
I've got an update on some stuff. What do you want first, the good news or the bad news?
Good.
I-4 is reopened.
Yay!
After the bomb scare during the traffic stop earlier this afternoon.
That's so funny. Welcome to Central Florida. Our roads are back open because the bomb scare's gone.
Yay! And then, unfortunately, a second U.S. Air Force combat aircraft went down in the Middle East.
Yeah, I saw that just a few minutes ago.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I know. I hate this, especially on, Easter weekend. And
Yeah.
war sucks.
Did Easter sneak up on you guys at all? Does that ever
Yes.
happen to you? I think it snuck up on me.
Yeah.
Like, I got to tell you, the Masters also snuck up on me because, I mean, you were saying this yesterday when you went, holy S, it's already April. Can I tell you something? I completely blanked on this Sunday being Easter. I had no idea. No clue.
It was crazy to hear that you're not talking about the Masters because this is one of the golf tournaments that you look forward to the most, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is 100%.
Why'd you say it
Well,
like that?
it's like where I'm going to be when it's on.
Oh, yeah. Well, we know what place you won't be when the Masters are on.
Exactly.
And that's here.
All right.
Because that never seems to happen.
916-1041. You can always text us at 77031. Listen, here's the thing. I'm glad we got that worked out. Now we know that I do things better than you and correctly, and you guys do it the wrong way, and your dentist is probably going to have some strong words for you soon. My dentist is going to give me a gold star right on my forehead, cover up that skin cancer.
Aw.
So did you actually get Sabrina to smell you?
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, Sabrina, she smelled me. Yeah, because I told the story about the guy snorting me at the golf tournament because of my laundry detergent, and she wanted to come in and she wanted to smell it.
Yeah.
She was blown away. She loved it.
Yeah. You actually collect people like ducklings when you come in with something that's been in that. It's insane how many people will go.
It's completely crazy.
What is that smell?
You were gone Monday. I'm telling you straight up. We had a grown ass man walking around trying to get an angle, trying to figure out what was the smell. Then he walks up behind me and he goes, "It's you!" Like, this is a 60-year-old man, and then he sticks his nose in my back. He goes, "It is you."
Did you get a tip?
No, God, his number, though.
Did you get some money?
407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show. Stay put.
Real Music Weekends are classic alternative. Classic alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
I-4 eastbound at State Road 46, all lanes are blocked, and all the on-ramps onto the interstate, those are blocked from State Road 429, from the Greenway, from County Road 46A. If you have to head over St. John's River Bridge, I recommend heading toward 1792 or Seminole Boulevard. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle from Blindster.com. If you've priced custom blinds at a retail store, you know how expensive they can be. At Blindster, we do things differently. You measure at home, install yourself, and save big on custom blinds. Plus, we guarantee they'll fit. Blindster.com.
Let me tell you guys, I put my money where my mouth is when it comes to our clients. Mills Air was just at my house this morning, and I mean doing the work of the good people. Got my AC running perfectly. It was time for my preventive maintenance plan. I called up Leon Mills. I said, get me somebody out of here. It's time to do this thing. I'm telling everybody else to do it. I'm going to do it right now. Changing the filters, making sure the pressures are right, making sure you're getting the right power to your AC unit. All of that matters. And with pros like Mills Air, these guys take care of those issues all day long. They've been doing it since 92. You can do the math. That's 30 plus years of experience keeping you and your family nice and comfortable during these brutal Central Florida summers. And their techs can service any brand out there, guys. Don't worry about what kind of AC you have. Mills Air can service it. But if you do happen to need a new unit, you're in good shape. These guys are Carrier factory authorized dealers, and that, my friends, can get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier, and certainly turn to family owned and operated Mills Air. These guys are awesome. You're going to love doing business with them. Call today. It's 407-277-1159. Online, it's easy. It's millsair.com.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
This little piggy wasn't affected by the market. This little piggy had protected funds. This little piggy locked in college costs. This little piggy had a 1-year plan. And all the little piggies went wee to college land.
Before you know it, those tiny feet will be off to college. Save the smartest way with a Florida prepaid plan. Unlike a regular savings account, the funds are dedicated and guaranteed to cover tuition costs. So when they're ready to go, you are too. Save for their story. Enroll by April 30th and get $50.
Jim Colbert Show question of the day is in our YouTube chat. You can always find our YouTube feed at realradio.fm/watch. It's brought to us today by wearebeyondthebank.com. And do you want your offer on your dream home to compete with cash buyers? Become a We Are Beyond a Bank certified home buyer. You'll be certified that your financing is solid, your loan will close on time, giving sellers the confidence they want when choosing an offer. And here's the difference. We Are Beyond a Bank even backs that certification with a $5,000 guarantee. So don't lose out on the home of your dreams. Make sure your offer stands out like We Are Beyond. If you go on Facebook and like We Are Beyond a Bank, you could win a $100 Amazon gift card. They do that every month. Become a certified home buyer today at wearebeyondabank.com. That's wearebeyondabank.com. NMLS ID number 1281698, Equal Housing and Fair Lending.
I'm a good person. I pay my taxes, and then, right when I get my refund check, bam! Car dealers want it for a down payment. Well, not this year. I'm going to RC. RC Hill Mitsubishi. Every vehicle is a dime.
It's my tax time dime down sales event. It's inventory tax time, and I'm way overstocked. Prices under 20 grand, payments under $300 a month. Brand new 2025s and 200 certified used cars and trucks must go. Get $5,687 over KBB trade value. Prices under 20 grand, payments under $300 a month. With 0% financing for 72 months. Get into the best back car in America at RC Hill Mitsubishi.
Plus, you get a lifetime warranty. Lifetime on new and pre-owned.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime.
At RC Hill Mitsubishi.
In DeLand, just 2 miles off I-4.
DeLand and Ocala.
RCHill.com.
RCHill.com.
Dime down, $535 a month, 72 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news if you're considering a reverse mortgage. Rates have improved again this week. Get a same-day quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
MortgageGuyDon.com. Get an alarm clock. Kane Super Saturday starts this Saturday at 10 a.m. One day only. Everything is on sale. Over $40 million in furniture.
The whole shebang.
Doors open at 10 a.m.
Kane's Super Saturday.
Hi, I'm Susan, and I'm a school teacher, and my husband is a firefighter. One day, we got the worst call of our lives. Our son was in a serious accident. We heard Glenn Klausman on Real Radio and called him to help. Mr. Klausman genuinely cared about our son and fought multiple insurance companies to get us a great result. We could reach him 24/7 on his cell phone. Mr. Klausman was our guardian angel.
I'm Glenn Klausman. Contact me at klausmanlaw.com. That's KLAUSMAN law.com. Office, Winter Park.
Is your bathroom like me? Outdated, unattractive, and unsafe? Well, you're in luck. My friends over at HBN Bath are here to help transform your old, worn-out bathroom into a beautiful, modern space that you're going to love. And they can do it in as little as 1 day. That's right. No messy remodels, just fast, professional results. So here's the plan. Visit hbnusa.com and schedule your free consultation. And now through April, take advantage of 0% financing and no payments for 18 months. Restrictions apply. Visit hbnusa.com. License number CBC 1255975.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it. But my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Wayfinder Life-Changing Travel is back for Season 2. Join us as we explore breathtaking natural beauty and the layered history of destinations around the world.
One of the things that really struck me about my time in Alaska, there's just a more dramatic starkness where the water and the land meet. It really is just a magical landscape.
So come along as Season 2 takes off. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Wayfinder, and listen now.
Insurance companies don't want you to hire an attorney so they can pay you pennies on the dollar for your injuries. But I don't cost you a dime unless I get you money. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get pushed around by the insurance companies. Just call Mo.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey guys, hope you guys doing well. So first thing you need is a good cup of tea, British tea. Well, that's pretty much the only thing that gave us colonizers and gave us tea, man. Damn it. Thanks. Bye.
Hey guys, is it just me, or are they tampering with the gas? I am burning more gas faster now since the gas prices went up.
It's called E15. Yeah.
Shoot, I get naked. I look like I got a white t-shirt, shorts, and socks on.
Thank you for that.
Other than that, I ain't got no doctors. I'm just way, way, way more ugly naked. I don't even want to look at it either.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Have
for
a
me.
great weekend.
Yeah, thank you. I'm just glad you could share that with 250,000 of our closest friends.
It was my gift to you for the holiday weekend.
Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that.
That's a real Easter egg.
Just when I thought you didn't care. Yeah. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here.
Yep.
Yeah,
RealRadio.fm/watch if you want to watch the show.
Yeah, we had a YouTube issue, so realradio.fm/watch. If you want to check out the program, you can slide right back in. What that guy just send the dog back?
He is not hallucinating.
So-
he is not imagining things.
So stop right there before. So what he's claiming is not only are we paying more for gas, he contends that he's going through gas faster, as if it's burning differently.
Yeah, like gas
Here's why. Okay. So to combat rising fuel prices, federal government said more gas stations can use what they call E15. It's 15%
Alcohol.
ethanol,
Yeah, ethanol,
versus
right,
10,
right.
right? Okay, well, when it gets hot, that evaporates quicker.
Get out of here.
Yes. So while you may save a quarter a gallon, you're burning more gas. So the savings cancel themselves out. And not only that, if you
It's
have
not good for your car either, is it?
Well,
your car has to be. Don't you have to have a certain car that can burn it?
Your car, I believe, may be okay, but what you really need to worry about is your lawnmower, your chainsaw, your boat.
Really, all the two-stroke stuff or whatever.
Yeah, that's why certain Wawas have ethanol-free gas you can buy.
Yeah.
It costs a little more, but if you're only getting a couple gallons for your equipment. I mean, landscapers have obviously go through it a lot faster. But
so premium gas would have less of them, right? Like premium gas would have less ethanol in it? Yes? No?
I guess.
I would imagine it has less.
I'm not really up on this. This is kind of new to me. Now, look, here's the thing. I know that they've been putting a percentage of ethanol in our gas for a while now.
But because of these high prices, they're now allowing E15 gasoline to be used.
But the thing I thought was this. Like, I thought your car had to be, like, kind of engineered for it. And the reason I say that is I once owned a Tahoe, like a Chevy Tahoe type thing. It was white. God, this was years ago, back in the early 2000s. And I remember specifically when you went to put gas in it, it had a little sticker there, and it said E15 or E something ready. And basically, it was like a little green flame or whatever. And it basically told me that my vehicle would burn that. But I've heard that if you didn't have that on your vehicle, that it wouldn't burn the same. But I know a little bit about internal combustion engines, and other than the compression ratio of it, I don't really know how that works.
It's also historically restricted during the summer months because it due to smog concerns. Though emergency waivers often allow continued sales, and year-round sales are being pushed, with some areas allowing it to start. But yes, that is.
So you're paying $4.25 a gallon, and then what? 25 cents of that's evaporating out of your tank.
Well, they're saying, hey, you might save 25 cents a gallon, but if you've got to then stop sooner than you would have normally without E15 gas, then where are the savings?
Wow.
I blame the Iowa caucus. Here's the deal.
Well, the corn lobby.
Yeah, exactly.
The corn lobby. It's no different than Big Sugar, Jimmy.
Candidates have to make a pledge for ethanol gas to all these corn producers,
right?
Just to win the caucus, so they can stay viable. And then we're stuck with this ethanol product.
So we have to buy the corn to make the ethanol, and that's part of the deal.
What a joke!
You are one cranky monster.
The more sour you are, the more I want to be around you. When you're happy, it makes me very nervous.
You know what's happened? My sciatica is waking up.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Man, that must be in the water.
Yeah,
My wife is dealing with it, and somebody else I just talked to the other day is dealing with it bad.
I know we were talking about acupuncture just the other day, and this morning I'm like, oh, I know that feeling.
Oh,
where
no.
it's like,
oh, yeah.
I'm here. Remember me?
Yeah, a little tight. When you bend over, you're like, oh, what's that, old friend? Where you been? There's nothing like it. I tell everybody, it's like, imagine somebody went to the back of your neck, attached a wire, ran it to the left heel, right?
Yeah.
And then ran about 500 million volts through that thing. And there's no way to get comfortable.
Nope.
That's the bad part. My wife the other day, she wakes up, I wake up, and I wake up, and it's dead, it's dead dark because it's 5:45 in the morning or whatever. And it's dead dark, and I remember I was rubbing my eyes, and I was just about to get out, and I hear my wife go, I did not sleep at all last night. She was already awake, did not sleep, and the reason why, she's dealing with this sciatica issue, and she cannot get in a position where she's comfortable, and it's driving her crazy.
I bet.
You can't sleep. It just hurts all the time. If you make one wrong move, it's like somebody stabs you with a hot screwdriver in your back. It's the worst.
It is very
painful. Have you ever dealt with it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Not in years, though.
Yeah.
Although yesterday, I don't know what I did to my hip, but it just decided not to work.
That happens.
Oh, all the time. You wake up and you're like, oh, okay, so it's the wrist today. Awesome.
All right,
Super.
so our culture goes through a lot of changes. We things will become popular, they'll become unpopular, and sometimes, man, that shelf life is really, really small, right? We've seen that with a number of fatty type things, where it'll get real hot for a moment, everybody will do it, and then like 6 months later, you can't find anybody doing it, right? It's the nature of what I think social media creates for a culture of people who, just want to feel liked or want to feel like they're part of something. And it looks like a favorite is coming back. Now, I don't know if you guys like these places or not, but one of the big things now happening with younger people is
Blockbuster.
As they try to kind of get out of the digital world, they're going into other worlds that don't offer digital interfaces. They want to have more genuine and authentic experiences. And believe it or not, with that, a business that's been in town for a very long time, we actually just talked about it the other day, is coming back strong across the nation, and that is Mystery Dinner Theaters.
Oh, not Blockbuster?
Mystery dinner theaters are starting to pop up everywhere, and they're becoming more and more and more popular, and younger people are going to them. And I don't know about you guys, but when I used to remember hearing about the mystery dinner theater, I always thought it was like an old person thing. Like you went to have like some standard, roast chicken or prime rib dinner while, a sea-level crew acted out some tired, play of a murder mystery and tried to make it as funny as possible. And it felt really kind of old, campy, kind of almost like Branson, Missouri,
Right.
But apparently it's not like that anymore. These new theaters are offering some really cool experiences. The food is very good, and it seems like they're making a comeback. We only have one here in town, right? Like a mystery dinner theater. We have the one, right? Sleuth, that's it, right? Is that still around?
Yeah, well, that's a mystery dinner theater. Would you call like the medieval times?
No.
Is that dinner theater?
That is
That's
dinner.
not a mystery.
So that
but
is,
it's dinner
here's
theater.
what I call that. That's themed dining.
Okay.
All right, that is themed dining. But you could actually say that about that Dinosaur World thing was out there at Disney Springs, right? Is that thing even around anymore?
I don't think so.
Right, where they had all the dinosaurs and stuff. But here in town, right, it was King Henry's Feast, remember?
Oh, yeah.
It was Arabian Nights, remember that?
I do. Oh,
Right.
wow, there's a blast from the past.
And there was a gangster one. Wasn't it Capone's?
Oh, that's right.
Was one for a while. It was like a gangster, like an old Chicago gangster-themed dinner theater.
There's actually one I've been seeing on Instagram that I thought would be really fun, and it's one I think you would enjoy as well, Jimmy, is the murder mystery stage plays, where you actually play the part of like the investigator, someone acts as the prosecutor, and someone acts as the defense.
Oh, really?
And you have to tie the clues together and decide. Yeah, it looked like it was pretty cool. I saw it on Instagram.
See, the one that I went to this Sleuth one time, I've only been one time ever, and
I've never been.
I was super pissed that I didn't go more because we had a really good time. But you do all the stuff at your table. I think you do get up once or twice, like toward the end or whatever, after your dinner's done, to participate in some way. But for the most part, it was almost like playing a game of Clue. Your table got a pad and a paper, and they give you clues on stage, and you had to figure out who done it kind of thing. And it was a blast. And another thing, it kind of turns into one of our boozy brunch scenarios because you're sitting with people you don't know.
Right.
I think the tables sit 8 or 10 people.
So you end up with cruise friends?
You end up with kind of cruise friends. But the cool thing is you get going at it, and it's fun. This one's called, it says, murders are happening more regularly at Denim and Pearls. Especially for a seat at the restaurant's 3-course murder mystery diner as it continues to rise because these things are going crazy. 2026 dining trends, according to Open Table, found that 48% of Americans are more likely to visit restaurants when they're hosting special experiences or themed events like murder mysteries.
Well, someone just texted us at 77031. Dinosaur Cafe is still in Disney Springs. They have a pirate dinner show.
Oh, yeah, that Pirates, right. Yeah, I remember that's out on I Drive. All of them are.
So Sleuths on November 4th of 2025, just a few months ago, closed after 35 years.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, they missed the
I know, they missed the trend.
The resurgence.
Yeah.
They were holding on.
Well, maybe it just needs a new name or something, buddy, because, I mean, they actually even quote the game Clue here. It says, since the days of Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys to games like the movie Clue, now murder mysteries are ending the game show era, like The Traitors, I guess is one of those shows, and other shows are starting to kind of embrace this kind of, and I think it's kind of almost like an escape room, right?
Well,
but
it's
you're
so
having
funny
dinner.
you say that because somebody texted those mystery dinners will be hot for a minute, just like the escape rooms, and then they will fade out.
Right.
I wonder if that's like the challenge going forward is you want to create something permanent, something you can build a business around and keep it going. But with the fast changing tastes, I mean, again, the TikTok, Instagram generation, they're only entertained for 3, 4, 5 seconds. And then time to move on. Next thing.
And by the way, that happens with the biggest things out there. Remember when they built the Sphere that nobody was going at first because nobody really knew it to experience, and they had to start booking acts that really kind of worked for it. And the thing that's been the most successful is a movie.
Yeah,
it's
Wizard of Oz.
It's not even in a 100-year-old movie, basically. It's not even like an act or a band or anything that's been very popular, although they have. But the Wizard of Oz has been killing it out there. So I do love the idea of this. I have to tell you, we used to go to King Henry's Feast once a year.
Really?
I didn't like. What's the one with the
Arabian Nights,
medieval times, where you had to pick the night or whatever.
Yeah. I've never been to any of those.
Dude, really?
Yeah.
You know, we could do a themed night. The Monsters did one years and years ago where we invited a bunch of people to come out and do that.
I know, way back in the 90s, like I know Ed Till and Jim Phillips.
Yeah, we all went.
Phillips, yeah. When you guys did that, I was just listening.
Like
at that
everybody got a section. It was like we were the green night, somebody was the white night. There was one of the shows was a blue night.
30 years ago.
Yeah, dude.
When I was at Excel, they wanted me to stand stand riding the back of a horse.
Come on, Dev.
So
Such a
I get out
chicken.
there No, I rode the horse. So at the end of the night, you see this huge,
it's beautiful,
huge black stallion coming back out into the ring, and he is not happy.
No, really, huh?
Well, he's done with his workday, and now they're dragging him back out there. And I thought, you're going to put me on the back of an angry horse?
This thing's going to kick me back to Orlando.
When I sat on his back, my legs just stuck straight out to the side. He was so big and wide, I couldn't get him. And then they're like, okay, he's going to do a little bit of a gallop, and then you just, bring one leg up, and then bring the other leg up, and then you're going to go into a standing position. And I'm like,
with no training, they just let you do that?
I can't
Seriously.
believe that.
Yes.
This was the 90s.
This was the 90s.
Hey, what's on the menu tonight is paralysis.
No, that came when I got punched in the face by an Orange County deputy. But back to the horse. That was during a charity basketball game.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. It was an
Elbow to
accident.
the face.
Yeah.
It wasn't an accident.
Oh, he did it?
Yeah.
He was trying to get position?
I jumped on his
score?
back because I was the only girl on the team. I was trying to make the crowd laugh because I couldn't have the game. And they took the game very seriously. And as I slid down off of his back, he took his elbow and went, bam.
Did it bloody you up?
No, but it knocked me on my ass. And speaking of sciatica, for the next several years, if I laid flat on the ground, I had to find a spot in my back and dig my fingers in really, really hard so I could roll over to my side and then I could stand up again. It was the 90s. We did a lot of crazy stuff back then.
I like the King Henry's Feast thing. Didn't have anything like that, but they had like talent shows. Like they did an archery thing. They did some magic. They had a balancing act, like an acrobat act that would come out and do it. No, I'm dead serious.
No, I know you just sound so nostalgic.
No. And the King, I will tell you the funniest thing. You want to hear the funniest part was this.
Yelling, beer, wench.
So and that's exactly what happened. They had these pewter kettles, and if you didn't yell beer wench, they got mad at you because that's the bit. But let me tell you, the girls were not in on the bit. Because the minute you yelled beer wench at Jacqueline, who also has another job, Jacqueline don't want to hear you yelling beer wench, and she doesn't want to give you any more Milwaukee's Best Light because that's what you're getting.
Good times.
But at least it was room temp. And the funny part was the whole idea of this thing is you were the crowd while the king was hosting a feast and being entertained, and you happened to be the king's guest. So at the end of the little auditorium area where they did their shows, up in the rafters, the king sat on a throne, like up in this special area. And they made this whole thing about the king coming out and the horns and all this whole thing. And the king would come out and he'd sit down, and dude looked just like a king. He looked straight out of Game of Thrones.
Really?
Right? So you do the show. It was great. And then afterwards, you go to a little bar called Cricketer Arms, which is up there in Mercado, right?
Yeah.
And guess who would wander in? Drunk King, hammered on Milwaukee's Best Light. Swearing he's an actual king, but he's Phil who sells Toyotas in the morning.
That is such a Central Florida experience, though.
Oh, man, but it was great.
That would be fun to do a theme night there.
You know who else used to come in that bar when it first opened, when Cirque du Soleil came in town? Those crazy dudes that would walk kind of crazy.
Up the walls
Up
and
the
stuff?
walls.
Yeah.
You would be in Cricketer's Arms drunk, and those dudes would just show up and start walking through the bar like that in their street clothes. Wild.
What about this for a theme night? And we do it. Like, we do it like 70s, maybe early 80s style, and we do it on a river ship.
Oh, my God, Jack, that's a great idea.
Serve dinner.
We'll call it the Yachtly Cruise.
Wow.
I wonder how fast it'll take it to sell it out.
Hours.
And
let's do it on June 13th.
Okay, done.
All right.
You get that chicken, you have to eat it with your hands because they won't give you
I was
utensils.
going to ask you, did they give you the big turkey leg? Is that what it was?
No, it was just a whole chicken. I tore that thing apart like I'd never eaten.
A whole chicken?
Yeah, it was like half a chicken.
Now we have to do one of those theme nights now and dress up.
I don't even, there's none in town or left. Like Pirates is there, right? That's it?
No, I think.
We're doing one.
I know it's not.
We got our own.
It's not the same, Jack.
It is the same.
We don't have a king, Jack. We don't have a king.
You're not thinking big enough then.
All right, 407-916-1041.
My contract, dude.
Text us 77031. Load them up.
The name of the show.
It's time for Pick the Porn. We'll do one of those. That's the thing we want. Pick the porn.
Oh, no.
Do you want to play a game? Good. Jim Colbert Show Trivia is next. Call now. 407-916-1041.
This is Doug Gottlieb. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by iHeartAdvertising.com.
The Magic will hit the hardwood again tonight. They head to Dallas. Orlando remains in a play-in tournament spot after their loss to Atlanta. Major League Soccer action, that's back tomorrow with Orlando City visiting LAFC. The Lions are 13th in the East through 5 matches. And for the first time in over 30 years, neither Tiger Woods or Phil Mickelson will play in a Masters due to personal and family issues. I'm Scott Davidson.
Run a business and not thinking about radio? Think again, because people are listening to radio more today than they did 20 years ago. And only iHeartRadio connects with more Americans than TV, digital, even social. Learn how radio can help your business. Call 844-844-iHeart.
Guys out there listening to us right now, and maybe you're in the process of selling your home, or maybe thinking it's time to sell the home and move on to that next stage of your life, pause for a second and consider the Nickley Group. And here's why. On average, these guys get about 6% more for their listings than their competitors, and they sell those homes twice as fast. Now, I lead with that on this spot for a reason every single time. Think about what I said, 6% more. Guys, that could be tens of thousands of dollars. And when you consider that your home is usually your biggest asset, you want to maximize the value of that every single time. And I can tell you straight up, nobody's going to do a better job for you than the Nickley Group. My wife's best friend is a closing agent. She told me when I started talking for these guys that you have found winners. The Nickley Group never makes mistakes at closing. All of their deals always go through with no problems because they are total pros. One of the many reasons they're the #1 real estate team in all of Central Florida. They sell more homes than anybody. One about every 9 hours. And when you factor in 4,000 five-star reviews and well over 5,000 homes sold, these guys are the choice for you. Their VIP program is crazy as well, guys. Free appraisals, free home warranties, free moving trucks and supplies, and that early access program getting you into off-market properties before they get listed is a massive advantage. They even have a deal for you if you don't want to deal with any of the real estate stuff. It's called their guaranteed cash offer. That's no showings, no open houses, and you can close that deal in as little as 14 days. You can't beat them, guys. It's the NickleyGroup.com. That's NICKLEY Group.com.
I'm Mark Anajar. I'm Glenn Levine. I'm Ellie Anajar. And we're Anajar and Levine. Experience the Anajar and Levine difference by calling us with any of your legal needs. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
This is Headquarter Hyundai in Sanford, Lake Mary. Sir, do you read me?
I'm here, Private. What do you need?
It's this new offer, sir. Every vehicle, $99 down. Customers everywhere.
You can do this. Now get back out there and sell everything we've got. Just $99.
Sir, yes, sir. Every new Hyundai, every vehicle, just $99 down at Headquarter Hyundai. Sir, what about credit?
If you've got a job and $99, you ride.
Even if your credit's so bad, your Nana won't loan you money.
Oh!
Pay thousands less. New Tucsons, Elantras, and more. Plus 0% financing for 60 months with no payments for 90 days. And America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with Hyundai Assurance. And if you've served, you save even more.
Everything we've got, just $99.
Headquarter
Hyundai.
On Reinhardt Road in Sanford, Lake Mary. HeadquarterHyundai.com.
HeadquarterHyundai.com.
For details, visit HeadquarterHyundai.com.
Planet Fitness has everything you need to power your progress, so you can give everything you've got, all for just 1 cent down. Whether you want to get the most out of our best-in-class equipment or go all in with free fitness training, our trainers are ready to help you get stronger than ever before. Take your workout to the next level at Planet Fitness. Join the club today for 1 cent down, $15 a month. No commitment. Deal ends Friday, April 10th.
Planet Fitness is the official fitness center of the Orlando Magic and Orlando Solar Bears.
See club for details.
C-Lane here. Guys, let's have a talk for a second. If ED is starting to show up, you already know that's not something that just fixes itself. You can brush it off, joke about it, but when it matters, it still shows up. And yeah, it messes with your head, messes with your confidence, and it affects your relationship. Your partner notices, and you can only ignore that for so long. If you're still depending on pills every time, hoping for a different result, you know that's not really a fix. And that's why guys are calling Premier Men's Medical Center. They're helping men get things back to where they should be and feel like themselves again. And listen, 98% of men see results right there in the office, right there, same day. They're offering a free consultation, but you've got to call now. 407-723-7533. That's 407-723-7533. Don't overthink it. Just call Premier Men's Medical Center.
Spring allergy season is here, and if you're like most of us, you're suffering from allergies, maybe even sinus infections. Let me guess. Itchy, watery eyes, sinus headaches, sneezing, runny nose. Aspire Allergy and Sinus can help, so you can start treating the source instead of just masking the symptoms. Aspire has helped thousands just like you with solutions that actually work. Don't spend another season being miserable. Go to AspireAllergy.com to schedule your appointment today. That's AspireAllergy.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Got a hot take?
Read the room.
Don't let it die in the group chat. Tap the red talkback mic on the iHeartRadio app and join the show.
Love the show, but I disagree with you guys.
It's the fastest way to get your voice on the air. Say it, send it, and hear it on the iHeartRadio app.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware. You can't argue with an algorithm, but you can call us. Real Radio 104.1. Guaranteed human. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Happy Friday, crew. So speaking of medieval times, I went in the early 2010s, and there was a king that was, seemed like he had been there for 30 years, and he was already hammered at the beginning of the show. He came out like, welcome to medieval times. And I'm wondering if it's the same guy now, Phil, that sells Toyotas in the morning. But, man, it's just not the same anymore.
Yeah.
90s were the best.
Yeah, I agree, buddy. Pretty
Talking
good time.
about medieval times always reminds me of the Cable Guy with Jim Carrey when they have a scene there, and the guy asks for utensils, and Janine Garofalo, as the waitress, says, we didn't use utensils in medieval times, and the guy goes, oh, you didn't have utensils, but you had Pepsi?
Oh, yeah, I remember that. He gives her she gives him a very Janine Garofalo look, I think, if I remember right. All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
And he has the Jackie sack. What's in there, biggin? All aboard.
Chugga chugga.
Choo-choo.
Clickety-clack, clickety-clack.
Couple of prizes and a chance to win another one on our Instagram. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But right now, what you're playing for is your choice. Either tickets to see Orlando City SC take on Charlotte FC at Inter & Coast Stadium. That happens April 22nd. Orlando City home match, April 22nd. Or tickets to see the Black Crows. We're talking the Southern Hospitality Tour. They have special guest Whiskey Myers joining them. This happens in Tampa at the Mid-Florida Credit Union Amphitheater. That's May 31st. Those are the two prizes in the Jackie Sack today. And this weekend, follow us on our Instagram because I'm going to give you a chance to win Orlando Magic tickets as they wind down their season. I got tickets to Monday night's home game, and that will be available on our Instagram at Real Radio 1041.
And that means back to you, a clickety-clack.
Thank you, young lady.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
I'm feeling 4 again.
4, I like it.
I like it.
Lisa, how you doing?
Hey.
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing good. Want to play a little game with us?
Of course.
Let's do it.
Now you can put a lifetime of research to work and maybe win a prize. It's time for Pick the Porn on The Jim Colbert Show.
That's right. It's Friday, and that means it's time for another round of Pick the Porn. Here are 3 actual adult film titles and 1 lie that rents rooms by the hour.
Not a good sign.
Lisa, you ready?
Yep.
All right. Find me the fakie here, Lisa. Which one of these is not an actual adult film title? Number 1, In the Pole Position. Number 2, Amster Clam.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Number 3, Big Rack Attack.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Or lastly, Black Pipe Layers Union. Which of those?
Gotta be the last one.
No, that's absolutely true. Black Pipe Layers Union is a movie, and I'm telling you, do not find that cover.
Why? Why, Jimmy? Why?
Oh my God! If she's not a union breaker, she's gonna get broke.
Oh.
All right, 1, 2, 3, or 5.
Let's go 3.
3 is Danny. Danny, how you doing?
Good, guys. How are you?
Good. Doing good, buddy. Which one of these is the fake adult film title? Number 1, In the Pole Position. Number 2, Amster Clam. Or lastly, Big Rack Attack.
I'm going to go number 2.
No, that's an absolutely real That's a real one. And that one's like from the 70s. I'm going to tell you straight up.
Really? How could you tell?
That one's got some grooming to take care of. That one.
And that's how you can tell.
That one. That one
Needs a bushwhacker, huh?
That one is 1, 2, or 5, Deb.
Let's go 1.
1 right up top. That is Stan. Stan, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you?
All right, boss, you got a 50-50 shot here getting over to the old Jackie Sack. We're talking about adult films. You have a 50-50 shot here. Which one of these is not an actual adult film title? Number 1, In the Pole Position, or lastly, Big Rack Attack?
I'm going to lose. I'm going to say number 1.
No, you're not going to lose. That's the one, buddy. You're a winner. Yay! Good job, buddy. I'm going to put you on hold. Jack will take good care of you. Thank you for playing Pick the Porn. Yeah, Big Rack Attack is actual. In the Pole Position, I just kind of made up. You know?
Yeah.
Kind of
NASCAR
lame,
fan.
actually. I was kind of mad that it was that lame. It wasn't that good. I feel bad. It wasn't that good. And the other ones, like the ones that we didn't get to today, they weren't that good either. The one we didn't get to was Sharing is Caring and Hooter Dreams. See, that's why I left them out.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. I'm getting tired of that again. I got to find another way to get those titles because, man, looking at that stuff is no good.
Especially on Good Friday. Did you feel a little extra dirty doing it on a...
Yeah, no, I didn't have to. I didn't have that. I didn't have to go through that. I just don't care for doing it. I got to find a. Here's the problem: when you ask AI to do it, it gives you the same exact answers every single time.
Really?
It doesn't go into because I don't pay for AI, so I get Kmart AI.
I was going to say, you get that super grok and put her in sexy mode. She'll take care of those titles for you.
Have you heard about the super grok thing, Jack?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he saw the message.
Oh, you did. You saw the message. You showed. Okay, well, you should answer louder than that because if not, it's suspect. Tell me about your super grok, Jack. Tell me what you're asking super grok, Jack, and in what voice? And in what voice you're asking it?
Super grok is Deb's boyfriend.
Yeah.
I'm dating Claude.
You're dating Claude?
Okay.
Now, is there a super Claude or an entry level Claude?
I don't know. I'm just on Claude.
Yeah, but when you ask
regular old Claude.
Yeah, when you ask basic ass AI this question, it gives you the same stuff. It was good for a couple weeks, but man, it doesn't go into the current titles that you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, 407-916-1041. Again, you can always text us at 77031. We do have Jaden Grimes coming up for 8-bit update in a few minutes. And at the top of the hour, no Ross today. No call from Ross.
Jaden at 6:20.
6:20.
Yeah.
Enjoy this Friday evening.
Are you guys going to? Are you going to church on Sunday for Easter? You guys do that? Do you do the Easter service check? You used to run the sound for it, right?
I used to. Yeah. I'm thinking about going this weekend. Actually.
Yeah, same here. How
I'll
about
be
you?
solo dolo. My wife and daughter are both working on Easter Sunday.
Oh, wow.
Are they really? Wow.
Naomi singing in the villages, and my other daughter slinging coffee.
Yeah, he's not going to church. He's going to stay on the couch and game, or...
Put it this way. If I was going between the three of them, I'd still be going alone.
Are you stepping out?
I may, I'm thinking about it.
I mean, I'm going to be in a different spot, so I don't know if I have access. And is it weird? Okay, let me ask a quick question. Easter is for any religion, obviously, right? But why is it so associated with Catholicism?
Well, it's
Christian.
It's
Christian.
a Christian thing.
No, I understand that.
Well, you just said any religion.
No, well,
but any sect of Christianity.
You're right. Any that's kind of what I meant. I apologize. You're correct. I mean, because Muslims do not deal with Easter.
I don't want to be the well, actually guy. Well, actually.
No, you don't get me. Look, I make mistakes all the time. But,
we know.
Yeah. But I thought it was primarily where Catholics for some reason took it way more seriously than other Christians, but I know that's not right because my grandmother took it very seriously.
Yeah, well, I can tell you that when you see like videos from specifically like Spain and France, right, two very Catholic countries, and they have those gorgeous processions, with hundreds of men carrying, the reenactment of the Last Supper or whatever. It's decidedly a more religious holiday over in Europe and in South America, whereas here in the States, it's about the Easter bunny and Easter baskets and, bunnies and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's a very different experience. Like when my mom growing up, she would have been fasting this whole week.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. No, we didn't get into that.
You get eggs and rice. There's no, you don't eat meat. This is Holy Week.
Yeah. Let me ask you another question. I don't mean to be offensive here. I'm just asking
You're
a
not.
question.
It's just a question.
Is this the time of year the smoking ball comes out?
It would be one of the times. You mean the incense?
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Is this one of the times of the year that the guy would walk down the aisle with a smoking ball as if to clear it?
Here's the deal. I'm not sure. Like, I think they do it during Advent as well.
Yes.
But there are different times where they will, wave incense over everybody.
Does that have a meaning? I mean, what is that supposed to be doing or representing? I do not know the answer to that.
Yeah. Well, keep in mind, incense was one of the 3 gifts that was brought.
Yeah,
that
you're
frankincense and myrrh.
Yeah, you're absolutely
which was, you had to have a lot. It's a gift for kings.
Right.
Let's see. When do Catholics use incense at Mass? It's used to symbolize reverence, purification, cleaning the air, and the prayers of the faithful rising to God.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Typically during solemn celebrations, special feast days, and funerals.
Very nice. All right.
So I would expect that Easter Sunday would be one of those times.
All right, 407-916-1041. Yeah. Text us, 77031. Back in a sec with more of the Jim Colbert Show. Stay put.
Stay there.
Download the all-new iHeartRadio app. Make Real Radio 104.1 #1 on your presets, and you could win free stuff at upcoming events.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
I-95 southbound's bumper to bumper approaching LPGA Boulevard. There's a crash block in the left lane there. Out in Sanford on I-4 and the surrounding roadways are going to be busier than usual from that earlier accident. All lanes are getting by now, though. I-4 westbound, expect to pump the brakes getting through that World Drive area. The roadways are busy this afternoon. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle from Blindster.com. If you've priced custom blinds at a retail store, you know how expensive they can be. At Blindster, we do things differently. You measure at home, install yourself, and save big on custom blinds. Plus, we guarantee they'll fit. Blindster.com.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Want to make the most of your tax refund? File with TurboTax on Intuit Credit Karma. They help you get your biggest refund, and then we help you do more with it. With a personalized plan designed to help you hit your money goals. Start filing today in the Credit Karma app.
Divorce is full of booby traps. At TK Law, we know the path, and we can guide you through it with strategy and vision. TK Law, your one firm for life.
We're protecting your identity today.
Yeah.
Because AI was obsessed with you. Yeah. I'm Lori Siegel, and my new podcast, Mostly Human, is your bridge to the future.
Anyone can now be an entrepreneur. Anyone can build an app. And it's very empowering.
Tech moves really fast, but the Mostly Human podcast will help translate what all of this actually means for you.
I think the reality is the genie's out of the bottle.
Listen to Mostly Human on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Mostly Human and start listening on the free iHeart Radio app today.
When she grows up, she could be an aerospace engineer. Or maybe a dentist. Then she could do all our dental work for free. That'd be nice.
With Florida Prepaid's Plan Builder tool, you can find the perfect 529 plan for your child. Enroll now and get $50.
Orlando, the storm has arrived, and now it's time to turn up the intensity. This Saturday, April 4th at 8 p.m., your Orlando Storm are back at Inter & Co Stadium for Game 2, and the energy is only getting stronger. Get your tickets now at uflstorm.com and be there when the storm strikes again.
Powerful doesn't just happen. You have to make it happen. So the moment Total Wireless offers a free Samsung S25 FE with Galaxy AI, when you switch to Total 5G or 5G Plus Unlimited 3-month plan, you take the network as powerful as you, with unlimited 5G data that won't slow you down. Now that's a total power move. Visit your neighborhood Total Wireless store. Device taxes and fees may apply. Requires new activation on a Total 5G Unlimited 3-month plan or higher. External port-in and ID verification. Available only in Total Wireless stores. Limit to 4 devices per account.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment changeouts and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
So, you finally have some time to yourself. Even if it is just the car ride home, it's you time. And look at you. Do not disturb set before you even got in the car? Impressive. You've earned this moment to just chill and drive. This break is brought to you by Target Zero and the Florida Department of Transportation.
was a magic. Sorry. At Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, we don't do fairy tales. We do real, like real adventures to Mars or real journeys into the future to see how imagination can really take us to strange new worlds, and real trips into the past where we meet heroes and legends way ahead of their time. Real rockets, real astronauts, real adventure, all at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Discover something real.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
If you want to buy or sell your home quickly, call Nick Lee. For a guaranteed cash offer, visit theNickLeeGroup.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey guys, it's Heather from New Smyrna Beach.
Hey, Heather.
Is it possible to be driven insane from an alarm? I know that I'm going to murder somebody because this new blood glucose monitoring sensor that tells me when I have a low or a high blood sugar won't stop telling me that my blood sugar's low. And no matter how much I'm eating, it's not working. And I'm going to go insane. Please help.
I wish I could.
Oh, and it's also going to make me gain 300 pounds if I have to keep eating so much damn food. This is nuts.
Oh my God, Jim Colbert Show. I tried to call in for Pick the Porn, and I guess it was the wrong number. And I thought it was you, Jack. You picked up, and I went, hey, pick the porn. And he hung up. And I was like, Jack doesn't usually hang up on me. And I called back again. I said, hey, Jack, I know I won last night, but I'm double dipping. And you hung up again. It was the wrong number. God.
How'd you get it wrong? After all these years, how do you get it wrong?
However, I would have hung up on you for double dipping.
yeah, for sure, yeah.
But I would have been more polite about it.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Jaden Grimes coming up in just a few minutes, guys. 620 segment. We'll talk to him. We'll do 8-bit update, find out what's happening in the world of gaming and other things. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
When's the last time you turned your game on?
It's been a minute, buddy. I'm going to be honest with you. It's just been a while. It's since our grandson was born. And we have some construction going on at the house. It's just been a little nuts. It's just been tough to even pull the show, to be honest with you. I've been working pretty hard all morning.
I found like an hour last weekend where I got to play a little bit.
Oh, did you really? Yeah. I haven't had a chance. I want to a little bit, but I just no time at all to even think about doing that. So let me ask you guys a quick question. So when you think about like Mount Everest, right? And you think about the business of Mount Everest, the business of going over and climbing and doing the whole 9 yards, right?
Right.
Who are the most important people in that?
Sherpa.
The Sherpas, right? Yeah, the guys, right? Yeah.
You mean the ones who can climb without a tank?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Right, exactly.
And the ones who can save your ass if you get stuck.
All while in a yak coat with matching sandals. You know?
Exactly.
Like no pickaxes or any fancy ropes or anything. It's like they walk that thing all the way up. Well, the reason I ask is, like, if you think of a Mount Everest Sherpa, I mean, do you think that that's like one of those things where that person is a good person? Like they're all around good people. They just seem to be kind of like, do you have that kind of image of them or anything? Do you think they're different than other people? That's a weird way to phrase that.
Yeah.
For some reason, I believe that when you do that for a living, you have to have a kind of relationship with that mountain, and the culture
without a
seems to
doubt.
be full of respect and dignity and things of that nature.
Yeah, to make up for the climbers who don't.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
leave
The
their
people who are
garbage behind.
littering it like crazy. It's
Yeah,
it's
recognizing it's their livelihood, so it's something they want to protect and preserve.
absolutely, and that's exactly what I thought as well.
But
Here we go.
What a scam! What a scam! 13, I believe, of these people have been. Let me make sure I get this right. 32 people, I'm sorry, have been charged. 11 arrests have been made. Listen to this. How would you think? Let me ask you guys a question, because I would have never in a million years guessed. How would you think a Sherpa could scam a Mount Everest climber? How do you think they could do that to make money? How could they scam? Because you pay your money here to the travel agency, and you go there, and once you're there, you're pretty much in the possession of them. They kind of guide you the entire way, all the way up the mountain, through all the base camps and stuff. They give you all of everything is done. I think it's like $25,000 to $30,000 to go climb Mount Everest.
I'm trying to think of how they could scam.
but saying you need something that you don't, like they'll do extra. Wow,
you're onto something.
Okay. Oh.
You do need it.
Oxygen tank?
No.
Tent.
How about a ride home? Listen to this. Mount Everest guides have been accused of secretly drugging foreign climbers to trigger expensive aerial evacuations to the tune of
$30,000.
$200,000.
$20 million.
Oh,
$20 million of insurance fraud. Operators of mountain rescue companies in Nepal have been arrested as part of a police operation, and a police spokesperson said that what they're doing is this. They poison them. It makes them sick. They have to be rescued from the mountain. They charge their insurance company a god-awful amount of money to come pick them up, and then, of course, the Sherpas get a cut of that money.
Whoa.
Man.
The scale of the scam appears to be vast, affecting 4,782 international climbers between the years of 2022 and 2025. More than 300 cases of alleged fake rescues have been uncovered, with bills totaling nearly $20 million charged to climbers and insurers.
That is insane.
How crazy is that? It's led to new scrutiny over tour operators as guides in this year's spring climbing season got underway on March 30th, which was just a few days ago, right? They just started the climbing season. 6 operators and managers from rescue companies were the first to be arrested on January 25th for allegedly claiming insurance money by faking the rescue of foreign tourists they said fell ill while tracking.
Yeah, I think another way to ask the question is, do you think the Sherpa has your best interest at heart?
Yeah, there you go.
Because, wow.
They after the trekkers reported nausea, dizziness, or body aches, they were advised to descend and agree to costly emergency helicopter evacuations.
Whoa.
Once a, quote, rescue was triggered, operators inflated costs by billing each passenger as if they had taken separate helicopter flights. So in other words, a chopper would come down and pick up 3 of them, but they would bill it as 3 separate chopper flights to pick up each person. That is bananas. I mean, just bananas. It says some foreign tourists would connive with trekking firms and feign acute mountain sickness, necessitating a chopper rescue in return for cut price expeditions. In other words, some of the trekkers, once they told them what they were doing, they're like, yeah, I'll let you do this. But next time I come around here, instead of charging me $25K, how about charging me like $8?
When you think about it, it's fun to travel. It's fun to go, tick things off your bucket list. But between hearing this and then hearing about alcohol that isn't really the top shelf brand that you think that you're buying.
At the resorts when they're serving basically homemade methanol or whatever,
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
2 sips and you're dead.
Yeah, exactly. You're really
And by the way,
risky.
And I got to tell you, man, that's one of the reasons. Like when we go to the resorts on the islands and stuff, we pretty much stick with the boat thing because, man, when you go into those resorts, they're just simply not regulated. We were in the Dominican. We were at one of the nicest places in the entire Dominican Republic, and even then, you kind of wonder, wow, man.
Right.
I mean, what are the suppliers like? Where does this come from? I want to see you open the bottle.
Right.
I want to see you
Exactly.
unscrew the tab and make my drink like that. And it's not necessarily. Everybody thinks it's like the crappy resorts or the resorts that aren't so nice, but that's not the case at all. I think one of the cases that was like 5 or 6, 7 years ago was at a very nice resort in Mexico. And I think it killed like 4 or 5 of them, right?
Oh, well, yeah.
Is methanol poisoning? Doesn't take a bunch of it either, by the way.
No, I mean, and that's the problem. If you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah. It says some of these trackers here, by the way, were allegedly made temporarily unwell due to their meals being spiked with baking soda, uncooked chicken, or even rat droppings.
Oh, my God.
That's what they were poisoning them with. Raw chicken and rat poop.
Someone texted, I don't remember if it was on Discovery or the History Channel, but the Sherpas now, it's big business. It's not like it used to be back in the day.
Yeah, and I remember when I used to see them back then because I watched a documentary on a guy who lost one of his legs, part of his nose, and almost all of his fingers because he got frostbite, got stuck up there and got frostbite, and it almost killed him. And I think it was his third opportunity to climb, and he got... the weather, that's the thing.
It can change in a second.
Yeah, you could pay $30K to go out there and, get up there and just get stuck with the weather, get snowed in. It could have a storm that come through, and you never know because, you could be at base camp 1 and things could be going crazy at base camp 3 and you'd have no idea.
I wonder, though, now that you bring up some of the resorts, right, where you see abject poverty on just the other side of the walls of the resort,
right? Yeah.
Where the locals are living in,
Jamaica,
abject poverty.
You can experience that in Jamaica.
So I wonder if it's because the Sherpas have been watching these foreign tourists basically trash something that's very important to their culture. And they just decided enough with it. Let's just start taking advantage of these people. I mean, because when you see the piles of garbage that are being left behind by climbers, it's unbelievable that Everest is that dirty.
And we don't know how much they make because, again, when we go to the resorts and we talk to people who are the employees and stuff there, it's not like they're making U.S. dollars there.
No.
They're not making $10, $12, $14, $20 an hour there. They're making like $2, $3, $4 an hour, and they're relying on tips. And we tip our people quite well because we know the resorts don't pay them.
Yeah, it's U.S. dollars, but it may be a dollar or a couple dollars a day.
Right. You're 100% right. Yeah,
it's all tips after.
And Jack can tell you when you go to Jamaica, that's one of the places. I mean, the Dominican was like this too, but not as bad as Jamaica. There are places in Jamaica where you can go to the resort, and it is like it's one of the nicest places you've ever seen. And you go one of the border walls and look over it, and it looks like hell, like literal hell.
Dominican can be like that as well, but you don't see it because they Punta Cana is like a whole resort area. So
it's a part of the island, like Casa de Campo is.
And they bus people in from Dominican.
Yeah, and we saw like when we got bussed in from the airport because we didn't fly into the airport that's right near there, the Punta Cana airport. We flew into the airport in what's the main city?
Santo Domingo?
Yeah, Santo Domingo. That's it. Yeah, I believe that is. We flew in there and then had to drive about an hour. And the stuff you see going up there, it's just crazy. I mean, it's just piles of garbage on the side of the road.
Yeah.
People living in shacks with no power. And then you pull into a resort where everything's marble and you get a golf cart of your own.
And you can understand where there could be some building resentment.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah.
You're here spending your extra cash while I'm, scraping by.
And I don't know about Jack, but I treat everybody that we encounter at these places with the utmost respect. Yes or no, sir. Tip every single time we encounter them.
Oh, hell
and
no.
You want them to have a wonderful experience.
No,
come on, Jack.
You don't want to be the ugly American.
This is your chance to practice what it was like to be a slave owner, Jim.
No.
Come on, man.
Who needs practice, Jack? 407-916-1041. Text us 7703. Let's take a little break. 8-bit update next here on the Jim Colbert Show. Stay put.
Coming up tonight on Real Radio at 7, it's a corporate time with Tom and Dan. Brought to you by MyEternalVitality.com and Modern Plumbing Industries. At 8 p.m., it's the Orlando Shine Show with Brendan and the Bus. At 9, we all find out what the hell is Angel listening to. Tonight on Real Radio 104.1.
I-95 southbound's bumper to bumper approaching LPGA Boulevard. There's a crash block in the left lane there. Out in Sanford on I-4 and the surrounding roadways are going to be busier than usual from that earlier accident. All lanes are getting by now, though. I-4 westbound, expect to pump the brakes getting through that World Drive area. The roadways are busy this afternoon. See traffic troubles? Call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Warehouse of Orlando. The semi-annual warehouse clearance event is on at Mattress Warehouse. Save up to $1,000 warehouse-wide with their lifetime price guarantee and 100% comfort guarantee. Why shop anywhere else? Limited time clearance savings only at Mattress Warehouse. Visit mattresswarehouse.com.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
Catch the 96.9 The Game Street Team, powered by Farrah and Farrah, Orlando's personal injury attorneys at events throughout Central Florida, for your chance to win prizes and tickets to upcoming events. For a complete listing of events, go to 969thegame.com/events.
Can you trust your home flooring needs to a 17-year-old kid that was in the paint department yesterday? No! Deal directly with Corey, the owner at Core Flooring. He'll beat anyone's price guaranteed. Core Flooring in Winter Park. Online at coreflooringfl.com.
Life doesn't follow a script. Divorce, car accidents, and business disputes. When life gets complicated, you need more than just a lawyer. You need a law firm with a reputation built on excellence, respected by peers, trusted by the community, and proven inside the courtroom. At TK Law, we've spent decades guiding clients through life's toughest moments with dignity and respect. Visit onefirmforlife.com. TK Law, your one firm for life.
Hey everybody, this is Alan Jackson. We're going to slow it down and soak it up because it is 5 o'clock somewhere.
Spend a laid-back day on the beach with Alan Jackson's 5 O'Clock Somewhere Fest in West Palm Beach.
It's 5 o'clock.
June 12th and 13th, featuring Ella Langley.
In Texas, I can tell.
Old Dominion.
Now we're written in the stars, babe.
Jimmy Buffett's Coral Reefer Band, plus many more. Get off the clock with a drink in your hand. Visit 5o'clocksomewherefest.com for more info.
Hey Orlando, Joe Rossi here for Greenway Kia. It's tournament season, and your trade could be the #1 seed. Trade values can swing by thousands depending upon where you go. But at Greenway Kia, over 40 Greenway dealerships compete head-to-head to win your trade. That bracket-style competition could mean up to $10,000 over Kelley Blue Book fair market value. Explore one of the area's largest Kia inventories at greenwaykias.com. More inventory, more competition, more money for your trade. I'm Joe Rossi, and I want to see you in a Greenway Kia.
Negative equity refinance expires 4/5/26.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. I'm here to talk to you about something a lot of guys don't like talking about, and that's low testosterone levels. You know, the truth is men today have 20% less testosterone than their dads did, so it's a thing to deal with. And when you have low testosterone, you feel sluggish, you lose focus all the time, you have trouble in the bedroom. Nobody needs any of that. Get hold of my friends over at Red Mountain Weight Loss. RedMountainWeightLoss.com. They'll help you get rid of that sluggish feeling. And if you call them now for a limited time, you're going to be able to get your testosterone levels set right, and they'll help you with GLP-1 weight loss medication. That's a $299 value when you give them a call now. That's RedMountainWeightLoss.com. That's RedMountainWeightLoss.com. Or pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, say the keyword Red Mountain, and you'll be connected in seconds. That's RedMountainWeightLoss.com. You'll feel a lot better when you get your testosterone right. RedMountainWeightLoss.com.
Orlando, the storm has arrived, and now it's time to turn up the intensity. This Saturday, April 4th at 8 p.m., your Orlando Storm are back at Inter & Co Stadium for Game 2, and the energy is only getting stronger. Get your tickets now at uflstorm.com and be there when the storm strikes again.
You could file your taxes on a basic free service, which is fine. But are you okay with fine? Because when it's your money on the line, do you really want to guess if you missed a credit or hope the math is right? Get the confidence of TurboTax for free right on the Intuit Credit Karma app. Free Fed and free state for simple 1040s only. Around 37% of filers qualify. See details at turbotax.com/free. No schedules except for EITC, CTC, student loan interest, and Schedule 1A.
Sunnyside Electric.
My outlets aren't working.
I can help.
Great. Send an electrician.
Do you have extension cords?
Ugh, here we go again. I should have called Frank Gay.
Plug the cord into your neighbor's house.
I'm calling Frank Gay.
When you need electrical work, you need a qualified electrician who doesn't take shortcuts and will fix the problem right the first time. That's the Frank Gay way.
That's the Frank Gay way.
FrankGayServices.com.
Why'd I go to the doctor? Working on the farm, my heart kept skipping a beat. I didn't think much of it, but my daughters made me get checked out. Turns out I have atrial fibrillation, which increases the risk of stroke about 5 times.
Symptoms like irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness can come and go. But if it's AFib, the risk of stroke remains. If you have symptoms, contact a doctor.
I'm so glad I did.
Visit notimetowait.com. Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations waiting for you to explore right now, like classic hard rock. Essential classic rock that was truly hard and heavy.
Metallica, Led Zeppelin, Guns N' Roses, and more. Just open the free iHeartRadio app and search Classic Hard Rock. And make it a preset now.
Trajan Wealth, your trusted local fiduciary advisor. Visit TrajanWealth.com.
If this were written by AI, it would sound way more polite. Luckily, it's just us. Real Radio 104.1, guaranteed human. You can watch radio being made on a daily basis at Jim Colbert Show on YouTube.
Baldhead Jimmy. You're the one radio show for me with the Earthy Diabra and Jack Attack. Woo! Christian Holiday, let's go. Chad here. And just checking in, and it's not a Muslim holiday. Well, nothing against them, just
What up, JCS crew? Hey, Jimmy. You know, I actually came and unlocked your Tahoe in Castleberry. I think it was at a gas station or convenience stores years ago. You even talked about it on the Monsters when it happened because you were not very happy about it.
Hey, Colbert crew, it's Sarah. What's up?
He said he unlocked your Tahoe at a gas station years ago.
Yeah, he did. I let my dog in there and it was running.
Yeah, you got
And one of my favorite pictures of all time is my dog looking at. My wife took a picture of my dog standing on that middle part of my car while I'm trying to get the lock open, and she's just staring at my wife. Truck running.
Oh, no. Hey, Colbert crew, it's Sarah. What's up? So I have not had any problems with sciatica nerve, and I feel so bad for Tori because I know that is a very tough situation to be in. I actually just found out from my doctor, I found out in 2023 I had 2 herniated discs and a bone spur, my C3, C5, in my neck. And I just found out last week that my vertebrae are fused with the bone spur and that it's inoperable. So it's just pain management now. Okay, bye.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. That's a bummer.
Wow. All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yo.
By the way, real quick before we get to Jaden, I wanted to ask you guys something. Jaden, do you have a cat by any chance? Are you a cat guy?
Oh yeah, me and my girlfriend have a cat.
You have a cat,
Yeah.
right? Jack has 3 of them, and Deb, you have 2 now.
I have 3.
You have 3 now, right?
Including the one named Christopher who likes to nibble.
Awesome. Okay. Nobody told me this about cats. I'm learning, by the way, because I'm not a cat guy, and we're cat sitting my daughter's cat. Because she just had a baby, and
nice.
yeah, right.
Congrats.
So I'm just being that guy, right? Nobody told me that the instant you open any door, for any reason, that a cat will come and go into that space. It doesn't matter where the cat is. The cat literally could be on the Artemis right now. Is it the Orion in the Artemis program? Right?
Yeah.
It could be in that capsule right now. And if I open my closet door, that cat would run from space and sneak into that door. Our cat was missing today. My wife came home and said, "Where's the cat?" I said, "I don't know. The cat was in the house as I left. I never see the cat when I leave because the cat does cat stuff. You don't know where the cats are. The cats are doing cat things, and that could be anything. Those cats are crazy AF."
Yeah, fair enough.
This morning, when she was in our guest bedroom, we have a closet there where we keep some of our sweaters and stuff, right? She went in, opened the thing for a grand total of 20 seconds to reach in and grab a sweater. And in that time, the cat snuck into the closet. She shut the closet behind there. The cat's been in the closet since 8 o'clock this morning.
Oh, hell yeah.
We used to have that happen. We had one bathroom. We used to have to keep the door closed. And if the kitten snuck in and we didn't know, you'd get home at after work and open up the bathroom and look, what are you doing in here?
It's just amazing. Like now I know if I want to find the cat, I just jiggle any door handle and that thing comes out of nowhere. It'll just kind of come out of the floor.
Yeah.
All right, let's do 8-bit update.
It's game time on Real Radio. Get ready for the 8-bit update. Your quick hit on gaming news, reviews, and a little chaos as Pop tries gaming. The 8-bit update with Jaden starts now.
Good luck, everybody. Jaden Ryan. JG in the house. What's going on, buddy? How you doing?
Miss Papa.
You've been missed, my friend. How's things?
Oh man, it's doing good. It's, nice. It's a Friday.
Very
Thank
nice.
God.
It is a Friday. Thank
Back
God.
to the cats real quick.
Okay.
I've never related to something you said so much more in my life. My girlfriend has roommates, and they also have cats. So everyone has to segregate their cats to their own room. And when we open that door, Nash, the cat, just bolts to the door. And if that cat gets out, we have to chase it because then he's going to start fighting cats. And it's like, oh my God.
Now, the good thing about this cat is because she's a little bit older and a little bit fat, so if she gets out, she doesn't really put up much of a fight for me to go get her and bring her back in the house. So we will let her out front sometimes while we're sitting in a rocking chair, just kind of let them tool around. She loves being outside, but the problem is she has no concept of time. Like when it's time to go back in, the dogs know. They go out, they do their business, and they come to the door. They understand. Cats do not get that part of it, and she doesn't go to the bathroom outside. So she's just out there exploring and trying to find stuff to pounce on. And we love her out there, but the problem is, it's just she sneaks out so fast.
Yeah, you got to keep an eye on her.
And this bitch just appears places. Like will just appear next to you. Like I'll look over, I'll take a sip of my drink, I'll set it down, I'll turn and watch TV. When I go get a sip of the drink, she's staring at me. Like she jumped up on something that's 6 inches from me, and I didn't hear any of it. She's just staring at me.
Yeah, it's like the Slender Man. You look away, and then
it's
you look
exactly
back,
what
and
it
it
is.
just pops up right in your face. And you're like, what?
In my bedroom, when I get out of bed, when I walk to the bathroom, I have to walk across the area and look down the hallway that goes into the rest of the house. I will walk across there. She will not be there. I'll go to the bathroom. When I come back, she's sitting in the middle of it like it's some like The Shining, dude.
Yeah.
Just staring at me like some maniac.
Dude, it's scary, dude.
They're wild, dude.
That's my last thing to say about our cat. Our cat Nash loves sink water. He'll drink out of.
Yes.
Is that in every cat thing?
Yes.
I'm a new cat dad.
No.
They like fresh. Yeah, they like fresh water.
When I get up in the morning, my first thing, like I said, go in the bathroom, brush my teeth, do the whole 9 yards, and then come out, go to the coffee maker, right? And when I walk past the room that her to perch and stuff is in, right? And I tiptoe. Right, I tiptoe past. I go to the coffee maker, which is no more than 25 or 30 feet down the hallway from where she is. By the time I get my coffee pod and lock it in my coffee maker, she's sitting on this little sink that we have. Like, I don't hear her get up. I don't hear her come down the hall or nothing. She just appears next to me.
Dude, yeah.
And she loves drinking out of the sink. We just turn on a little bit and she just drinks like crazy.
Exactly.
They love it.
Anytime I need to get him away from the sink, I just full blast it. He starts running.
Yeah, they don't care for that.
No, not at all.
When she gets done drinking, she just like watches the water go down the drain. She loves it. She's mesmerized by it.
Yeah, because she also sees the money.
Yes.
There'll be a time in the future when the people will be amazed that you had precious fresh water and you just turn on a faucet and would let it run for an animal.
I know. Seriously.
All right, Jane joins us on Fridays to talk about what's happening in the world of gaming and other things. What you got for us this week, buddy?
All right. We are just under 8 months away from Grand Theft Auto 6.
Liar. Don't believe me. Don't you tease me.
That is the biggest white elephant in the entire gaming world, is it not?
Absolutely. I promise this is not April Fool's. I promise you, Jack. Some kind of new, I don't know how true this is. It comes from someone who actually worked on Grand Theft Auto. They got one of the people that were dismissed from the game a while back. But he said that GTA 6 Online is going to go a little too realistic with its crime. You want to hear about some of the consequences for some of your crimes?
Okay.
If you litter, it's a $10,000 fine in GTA. If you litter, $10,000.
And just real quick, so I understand, in GTA you can earn money and you have like an account that has money.
Yeah.
So you have
bank
to
account.
So you have to pay that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's stock options. You have bills.
Tell them how you earn money in the game.
You rob hookers and you steal stuff from strip clubs and heist and stuff
Sounds
like that.
great.
Yeah,
I cannot think of a better influence for our youth.
Honestly, neither can I. It teaches them a lot, Anyway, if you actually commit Grand Theft Auto in Grand Theft Auto, get it? Haha, funny pun. You get 23 hours in game time in jail.
No way. So they ban you from the system for almost a day?
No, it's in game. I'm assuming.
I see. I'm
assuming they throw you in a jail for 23 hours. If they kicked you off for 23 hours in game, that would be hilarious.
It's stupid because can't you spend money in the game?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's funny prank. If you speed, you get a 2-hour sentence, and if you shoot a firearm, you get a 10-hour sentence, and if you're drunk in public, it's a $100,000 fine.
Oh my God, I would be so poor.
Okay, so hold on for a second. Maybe I have this wrong. Aren't those the goals of Grand Theft Auto?
They are.
So
Well, the goals are also not getting caught.
Oh, I got it. So the game isn't like overlording you. You have to make sure you're getting away with this because there are cops in the game that will bust you.
Yeah, but there's never been consequences.
Oh, really?
No, there's never. You just respawn. It's basically like you died.
Oh,
Now there's like real consequences to what you do. Like,
really?
This is the first time GTA has gone like hyper realistic like
Wow,
this. So it's pretty cool. And
is the idea of this going over well with gamers? Like the whole new platform? Are people digging it?
Yeah, I think people are excited for it. So there's a thing called GTA RP where you downloaded modded servers to do like this special version of GTA. People that don't work for Rockstar have created this like insane version of GTA where it's like a whole new game, and they actually get sentenced to jail. So this isn't like a new thing for the community, but it's a new thing to be official in a Rockstar video game, if you get what I'm saying.
I do get it.
The Super Mario movie just came out. I don't know if anyone has seen it yet or planning to see it. I didn't think it was that great.
No. You saw it already?
Yeah.
Is it live action or is it
No,
animated?
it's animated.
It's animated.
I saw it opening night because I'm a nerd.
Is it a child's movie?
Yeah, absolutely.
It is. Okay.
Yeah. But it has like Chris Pratt and Jack Black on it.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah. But I was really
the first
hoping
one was huge.
The first one was great. First one was fantastic. Second one sucked. I was really hoping Ross would be here for this because that was the whole reason I even looked at this.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Anyways, the Luigi Mansion is a video game made by Nintendo, obviously a spinoff from the Mario games. Well, they're looking to make it into a movie just like the Mario movie.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I thought Ross would get a kick out of that.
That's wild. You're right because Jack just mentioned that first game with Jack Black and the first movie with Jack Black and Chris Pratt.
Yeah,
that was giant, wasn't it?
It was huge. It became like a huge meme.
Yeah,
everyone in theater or not, everyone on TikTok and all that were making videos about it. This time, it doesn't really have the reach. I feel like
really, that's wild.
Movie sequels never really live up to the first one, anyways.
That's true.
I think he's hosting Saturday Night Live this week.
He is.
Jack Black.
Yeah.
And Jack White is the musical guest.
He is. Yeah.
Clever.
One of the most talented dudes in Hollywood, man. That guy is so unbelievably talented.
Jack Black?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he has his own video. Way back in the past, he has his own video game.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah, and he's like this superhero rock star guy, and he looks really dope. And he looks like a 2008 Kiss
Oh, really?
guy. Yeah,
like a School of Rock guy.
Exactly like a School of Rock kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't put those two and two together. Yeah. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
So I made it pretty clear I don't like AI at all.
Yeah.
Video games.
Can I tell you, buddy? That seems to be the other than people who want to use it to get out of work.
Oh, it's everywhere.
It seems like the overwhelming thought process is for entertainment and for stuff that we consume culturally that people are not digging it.
Yeah, no, I call it AI corporate slop, like a lot of people. Well, Take-Two Interactives have got rid of their AI department in general. They have cut every ties.
That's unbelievable.
That's
man.
amazing.
It really is.
Yeah. Well, they weren't really doing much with it to begin with. They were really just not happy with the process. They are so far behind compared to these other big major AI companies.
But that's not the only one, though. Considering Meta poured all that money into the multiverse, and now they basically dumped that thing, have they not?
Yeah,
I mean, that's billions of dollars, is it not?
Yeah.
And R&D for that?
Dude, you know how much money they put into that? People in their real life day-to-day basis put in thousands and thousands and thousands into this thing. It's like, what are you doing?
Nobody's done anything with it.
I get heated just thinking about it.
I remember when people were buying property in multiverses. Remember that?
My dad brought property.
Brian brought property?
I don't know if he fully committed to it, but he told me, he was like, dude, I'm going to do this, and I'm gonna be big when it becomes a big thing. I promise you that is what he told me.
Oh, that's the NFT thing that everybody said at one point.
Jack, I'm going to remember that.
Join us on Tuesday, April 7th at 3 when Brian Grimes is here in studio.
Yes, listen, if he backs down, I want you guys to be like, no. Jaden Grimes said this.
Yeah, I know that, what's his face, Logan Paul or whatever, bought an NFT for $753,000 or something. It was like a monkey or something like that. You know how much it's worth right now?
Like $0.
It's $169.
Yeah, I believe it.
$700,000 to $169.
Well, Logan Paul's also known for making the worst money decisions. He ruined the Pokemon market by buying that one card
and then wearing it in like a big gold necklace like an idiot.
Yeah, and then he sold it. I can't remember if he sold it for more than
it was just recently.
Yeah.
Oh no, he made millions on
Did
that.
he make profit on that? Yeah. And he just ruined the Pokemon market even more. Look at that.
Yeah.
He's a douche.
He is a douche. I hate him. So I've been getting really into the modding scene in video games. I don't expect you to know what it is, so I'll explain a little.
Okay, can I take a shot?
Yeah, absolutely.
So modding would be, let's say you have you get your Grand Theft Auto and it's your basic Grand Theft Auto. Modding means that you go in and you make it cooler based on what you like.
But boom!
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. Round of applause.
Got something out of gaming.
Yeah.
Just looked it up on the air.
Did you actually?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. Well,
I
anyway.
used AI.
I see. ChatGPT. So I'm getting really big into this modding community. There's not that many mod managers and stuff you can use to download these mods because I don't like doing it manually. All right. You got to do a bunch of extra tasks and throw it into your game files.
So usually you just download this through the platform, like that GTA would offer the mods that you would want, or these are aftermarket?
Third party
mods.
So,
Okay.
you go to these third party websites, and the good ones have mod managers where you can just hit download and they'll put it in the game for you.
Got it.
But there's not many good ones. But there's this new one coming out called GG Mods, and I've never been so excited for it. They had a soft launch in January. It had extremely positive reviews, and it comes out.
What game would you mod?
I mod literally
All of them.
Anything I play. You can mod it, and I will do it.
When does it come out? I interrupted you there.
April 13th.
April 13th, so next week.
Yes, 10 days, and I am just quaking for it.
Wow, that's so crazy.
I know.
Does that mean that, okay, let me ask them, because I don't really know. Let's say in your game, if you have a car, that you can mod the car to have like a supercharger or certain wheels or a certain color, or if your girlfriend, you can mod her to have big boobs or be tall or whatever.
You can do anything with mods.
Really?
You can make a game a completely new game.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's like adding DLC to a game that's free.
Wow.
Modding is the best thing to happen to video games. I've fallen in love.
How expensive is it?
Free.
It's free.
Free. I haven't spent $1.
But why would they do that? Why would they offer? Because it obviously takes time to create these mods. Why would they offer it for nothing?
So a lot of modders make Patreons where you can pay
I see.
them,
I got you.
and the people that are really committed to the modding community,
like Twitch streamers almost. Right?
Exactly, they help support, because some of these guys, it's a full-time job, and they make whole new games off these games. Like Starfield, it got turned into Star Wars. Oh,
really?
They turned the whole spaceships, space, everything into Star Wars.
So do they have to worry about copyright stuff?
Yeah,
they
so
do.
Mods get taken down all the time.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yeah.
So do mods also make deals with companies to be able to have licensing rights for some of that stuff?
Some of them. So I told you about the GTA RP and stuff.
Yeah.
They actually got together with Rockstars, and they're helping work online for GTA 6.
You would think if you're the game and you find somebody that has integrity and knows what they're doing, that you would want to kind of partner up with them, or at least, maybe not partner up so much as just say that these particular mods work well with our game.
Absolutely. And I don't understand why it's not like that. A lot of companies look at it and they're like, oh, you're doing better than we did. You're getting better reviews than us. Get that off.
And with that mod, though, that gets more attention for that game, though, right? I mean, if you...
and you still have to buy the game to mod it.
Let me ask you this. Can I mod Red Dead?
Absolutely.
You can mod Red Dead.
Dude, that is one of the most moddable games there is.
So I can have a badass saddle?
Yeah, dude.
Or different guns?
Yeah,
or
bro. You can make an alien.
Cowboy hats, aliens?
Yeah, dude. You can have aliens. You can have modern day guns. You can do cars. You can make yourself the Incredible Hulk. You can do anything you can think of.
And when you download the mod into the game, let's say I get a modded gun, and when I download it into the game now recognizes that gun and keeps stats on it no differently than it would a game or a gun that it creates in its game.
Exactly.
That's really cool.
Dude, modding is amazing. It is the best thing that's happened to video games. It's been around for a while now, but now you can mod anything.
Jack, did you know that?
I don't do it. I know of it. But
you can't do it on console, by the way. Only PC.
Only PC.
Only
Okay,
on
gotcha.
PC.
Yeah, because of the space or whatever.
Yeah, you can. Well, you have to go into game files. Like you have to actually mess with game files and everything like that. You can't do that on a console.
Got it.
Speaking of console, we talked about GTA. Jim, do you have any idea what it costs to produce this game, GTA 6?
I remember one of them was like, it's in the hundreds of millions of dollars, isn't it?
GTA 5 came out in 2013. Cost about $265 to $370 million to make the game. $370 million to make the game.
In 2013.
In 2013.
13 years ago.
In those 13 years, it has generated how much money?
Oh. It cost $300 million to make. It's been out for 13 years.
Yeah.
I will go, and I know the video game business is bigger than the movie music business combined.
Correct. But this is only one game.
Yeah. I'll go $7.5 billion.
$10 billion.
Wow.
Whoa.
GTA 6. Do you know what the price tag is on creating this one?
$1 billion.
They're approaching $3 billion.
Insane.
Good God Almighty!
When I told you
they're spending more on this game than companies make in revenue.
Yeah.
Or gross revenue.
Yeah.
That's why this game's going to be $100 base game.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, so am I. Absolutely.
Because it's going to still sell out so fast.
When you guys say
Well,
that,
not
it still trips me out that you freak out that it's $100. When you consider how much entertainment you get out of it, still per minute per dollar, you're ripping them off.
You wanna know how much
it
I
feels
make
like they get
per
charged
show?
$500 for this. I don't know.
No, but I get it. I get it. The consoles are taking that approach with the new. What's the new PlayStation 5 Pro costing?
Oh, I think it's up to 600
Is it
or
really?
something. Yeah. Everything goes up with technology.
Yeah.
My favorite thing with Rockstar. Sorry to cut you off real quick.
That's all right, no.
Every time they make a new game, it breaks records for
Yeah.
how much it
Yeah.
costs
Well,
and every single time.
I mean, it's the most viral thing that's ever been created for video games. I've never heard more about one video game in my life than I have GTA. I mean, not even. It's not even close. Even going back to my days when I was an arcade rat, nothing compares to what I've heard about this game. What were you going to say, Jack? I'm sorry.
Red Dead Redemption, also same company.
Yeah. Wow.
Rockstar Games.
Good God, man.
GTA 4 back in 2008 broke records for how much money it took to make a game. It happens every time they release a game.
All right, you got one last thing?
That's everything. man.
Everything?
We
Very
touched
good.
it.
You guys give it up for Jaden. Good job. Of course, you can hear Jaden every day, 3 to 6 on 96.9 The Game with
Yes, sir.
Brandon Kravitz and Mike Bianchi.
Magic broadcast tonight, pregame 8 o'clock.
Very nice, buddy. Always good seeing you.
Good seeing you.
All right,
Thanks for having me.
407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Deb, what do you got for news?
Okay, we're going to talk about how Artemis 2 is halfway, the halfway point to the moon. There is a large wildfire burning on the Florida-Georgia line. And when Savannah Guthrie will return to the Today Show. We'll talk about that next during You Heard It Here First.
You got it. Let's take a little break. We'll come back and get Deb's news. Get the hell out of here on a Friday.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
Happy Friday, Central Florida. I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist Jessica Dobson with a check of your forecast. And for today, we're going to be expecting a good mix of sunshine and clouds while staying mostly dry. We'll have about a 10% chance of a stray shower or two, but these will be very brief and isolated. High today of 84 degrees is on the way for Orlando, still above normal. And we'll hold on to that even throughout the weekend as highs approach the upper 80s by Sunday. Staying dry for our Saturday, but some afternoon and evening showers and storms are possible for Easter afternoon. From the Fox 35 Storm Team, I'm meteorologist Jessica Dobson.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle from Blindster.com. If you've priced custom blinds at a retail store, you know how expensive they can be. At Blindster, we do things differently. You measure at home, install yourself, and save big on custom blinds. Plus, we guarantee they'll fit. Blindster.com.
Orlando, it's time to get loud again. The Pride are back at home this Friday, April 3rd, taking on Angel City FC at 8 p.m. Secure your spot now at orlando-pride.com/tickets.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news. We offer HELOCs and home equity lines of credit with scores as low as 640. Find out if you're qualified today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Do you have information about a violent crime? Help solve crimes with your anonymous tips at crimeline.org. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your tips make a difference. Say it here. It's anonymous at crimeline.org. Paid by CSTF.
Want a big green egg? For the lowest price anywhere, go to Wassie's Meat Market. They'll deliver and set up your big green egg so that you'll be cooking before they leave. Follow Wassie's Meat Market on Instagram or go to the website, wassiesmeatmarket.com for your big green egg today.
MSC Cruises feel so stylish and European. Let's espresso and gelato.
Espresso and gelato? Those aren't verbs.
Yeah, on MSC Cruises they are.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm into the American stuff. Let's coffee and soft serve.
Sounds like a plan. Maybe later we can chaise lounge and espadrille?
I think you mean pool chair and flip-flop.
For a limited time, get up to 30% off cruises, plus kids sail free.
To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
It's Nyquan Murray, and I'm suiting up for our first ever game at the Kids Center, April 5th, when we take on the Quad City Steamrollers. Be part of Pirates history and feel the energy of arena football right up close. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com.
You'll use the radio in your car more than anything else. When buying a new car, make sure the AM/FM is simple, clear,
and convenient.
Hey, it's Russ Rollins for Zero Res. Tired of dirty grout lines? Call Zero Res to clean them right away. Mention me, you'll get 15% off tile and grout cleaning, and they'll seal it. It's 407-232-9188 or book online at orlandozerores.com. Zero Res, spelled forwards or backwards, is the right way to clean.
Get an alarm clock. Get a rooster. Kane Super Saturday starts this Saturday at 10 a.m.
Prepare to lose your mind.
One day only, everything is on sale. Over $40 million in furniture.
The whole shebang.
New sofas from $499. Dining rooms from $299. Three-piece beds from $299. Special financing store-wide.
Call the cops. This is stealing. Kane's Super Saturday.
Doors open at 10 a.m.
Think you're not the suing type? But you weren't at fault. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
There once was a magic. Sorry. At Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, we don't do fairy tales. We do real, like real adventures to Mars or real journeys into the future to see how imagination can really take us to strange new worlds, and real trips into the past where we meet heroes and legends way ahead of their time. Real rockets, real astronauts, real adventure, all at Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. Discover something real.
Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
$3,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for buying gas. Earn cash back with Upside just by filling up your tank. Download Upside now and start earning easy cash back. The more you use Upside, the more you get. Use promo code CURRENT to get an extra 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's promo code CURRENT for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword heart scan.
Our friends at TK Law want to remind us to look ahead, so we shall tonight on Real Radio. Tom and Dan, then the Orlando Shine Show, then Angel. We'll have a live edition of What the Hell is Angel Listening to? More music over the weekend with Real Music Weekends, your classic alternative soundtrack. And then Captain's Log Radio Sunday morning at 8. And Joseph Martin Sunday morning coming down at 9 this Sunday. When it comes time for you to look ahead for you and your family, do it with the team at TK Law. Connect with them online at onefirmforlife.com.
You're listening to the Jim Colbert Show.
Hey, JCS crew, what's going on?
What's up, boss?
Is Ray Mello.
Hey, Ray.
Leaving work 7 more weeks before the end of the school year. I'm going to my second job, which is performing. I'm going to be over at the Whiskey Kitchen tonight from 6 to 9, playing with my bandmate Alexis, a.k.a. The Vibe. One love. Peace. Have a great weekend. Happy Easter.
Hey, Jim. Hey, Deb. Hey,
Interesting.
Jen. Happy Friday. Happy Easter. FYI, in Florida, if you wear black clothing during nighttime hours right at dusk, they will attract mosquitoes. Mosquitoes carry chikungunya and also dengue fever. Dengue will lay you up for a month.
Dengue is yellow fever.
Chikungunya, bad time for about a week. Love you guys. Love the show. Have a safe weekend.
Thanks, buddy.
And dodge those bullets.
Happy Easter.
What is up, Colbert crew?
What's
How
up,
you guys
boss?
doing? I am over at Epcot. This is Remy, and I just would like to say that Sunday is my birthday. So, guys, I'm getting old, and I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy the rest of your guys' weekend.
Happy birthday, Remy.
Happy birthday, Remy. All right, 407-916.
And on Easter Sunday.
1041, text us, 77031. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
It's quite a gift when Jesus rises on your birthday.
Jack is here as well.
It happens. It's not a big deal. Easter moves around. It's been on my birthday before. Just saying.
He's been super harshish about the holiday today.
You get a shooting pain from the middle of your back through your ass and down to your foot.
Oh,
yeah.
you know what?
He's right.
You deserve it.
He's right.
This is the pain you are manifesting this to yourself. That's exactly what you're doing. God is
pain generator.
God's telling you to shut up. It's Easter weekend, baby.
The sciatic pain generator.
Yeah, imagine the pain
Just go get acupuncture.
I would. I'd try that.
You
I'm
should
willing to
this
try that.
weekend.
Seriously, and it's not that expensive either. I think it's like a couple $100.
Oh, that's too much. I can go to my chiropractor for $50.
No, and do what? Have him crack your back and then take your money, and then you can't even make it to your car now?
No, then I'll be fine in a day or
Yeah.
two.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031.
You don't sound sold, Jimmy.
No, I'm not sold because he's shifty. That's so much is shifty. You got to keep an eye on that guy.
Which one? That
By
one?
the way, that's one of the coolest business shirts I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that Solar Source. It's like the Slayer shirt.
Yeah.
That is so good. That's so fun.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
They have a Star Wars one. They have a lot of mock ones.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
I got to tell you something else too, man. Just a little quick hit here, man. Our vendors, the people that we advertise for, are the best. They are the absolute best. I had 2 experiences this week. Actually, it was Jack's client, Corey at Core Flooring, and then my client, Mills Air. It's hard. It's hard to explain to people who just listen to the show and hear us read these ads. We have relationships with these people sometimes. I've known Leon for years. Just met Corey, and I've been out with Leon. His wife and I and our wives have gone out together and hang out. I've been over to the place and hung out with the employees before and gone to their dinners there. They're just great people, and it's so cool to have reliable clients and know that when our people call them, they take good care of them. So thanks, Mills, and thanks, Corey. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and thank you, that mortgage guy, Don, who's been invited to my wedding.
Right. How good is that, right?
Yeah, I mean, he came and saw me perform, when I did that stage show I don't want to mention,
Yeah. I mean, these are good peeps, man. It's just really cool to have those people and have them as part of your group and family.
Sorry, Sabrina. Don made the cut and you didn't.
Oh, and then one last thing before we get over to Deb's news. I had this and I want to talk about it. Japan is introducing a harassment. You can actually say, you could claim you are harassing me. You're not touching me. You're not talking to me. You're not doing anything. But I can look at a cop and say, this guy is harassing me.
By your vibe?
No.
Looking.
Nope.
No, not looking.
Nope.
Videotaping.
Nope. You know what it is?
Smell.
No.
How you stink.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you're in Japan and somebody hasn't bathed and their personal hygiene is offensive to you, you can actually file a harassment claim against them now.
Wow.
How crazy is that?
That is.
All right, 407-916. But here's the thing. I think it goes the other way as well, because I'm telling you, I know people in this building that wear too much perfume or cologne, and I would say the same thing about that as well. Like, I would rather you smell like that than stink, but I also know that the overwhelming cologne or perfume thing can be equally as offensive to people. Let's do You Heard It Here first.
It's time for You Heard It Here First on the Jim Colbert Show.
All right, the U.S. helicopter crew that rescued an American pilot in Iran took ground fire during the operation, wounding crew members on board. Reports say the wounded are being treated as the search for the second crew member aboard the downed F-15E fighter jet intensifies in hostile Iranian territory. Meanwhile, a second U.S. combat plane was downed by Iranian fire in the Persian Gulf region today, with the lone pilot on board being safely rescued. Thank
That's
goodness.
awesome. It was an A-10, I believe.
The plane was being mobilized as part of the search and rescue mission.
Oh, wow.
All right, NASA is giving a status update of Artemis 2 during a Friday afternoon briefing. The agency's Lakeisha Hawkins said the mission continues to perform well overall, and the crew is in great spirits.
Currently, the crew is more than 100,000 miles from the Earth and about 150,000 miles to go away from the moon.
Now, there was a short engine burn scheduled for today for orbital correction, but it was canceled because it wasn't necessary. The Orion spacecraft is scheduled to make its flyby of the moon on Monday.
Very nice.
And then finally, Savannah Guthrie will return to NBC's Today Show on Monday.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, she's been on leave since February when her 84-year-old mother, Nancy Guthrie, went missing in a suspected abduction from her southern Arizona home. So far, still been no trace of Nancy, and no suspects have have been identified.
Which is unbelievable.
It
that
is.
could
We're in the
happen.
2-month mark. And you heard it here first on the Jim Colbert Show.
Thank you, Deb. Appreciate that very much.
Sure.
Who do we have to thank today?
Well, we want to thank Jaden Grimes for his 8-bit update.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case you missed his update in the gaming world, his podcast has already been posted to the Jim Colbert Show.
Mm-hmm.
Also want to thank Corona Cigar Company. Jimmy, tell them once again the special of that.
The Atabay Corona Cigar 25th anniversary. You can pick up a box of these. It's 25 cigars, only $1,102. It's a damn good cigar.
It is. It better be. Also want to thank Fayez Kara, restaurant critic for the Orlando Weekly. His podcast has also been posted at the Jim Colbert Show. And then last but never least, Sam Bowen, Candace Rich, and Alicia Bulware for running our YouTube chat.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Have a great weekend. We appreciate your help. Jack, question of the day?
Yeah, in our YouTube chat, you can always find us online at realradio.fm/watch. We asked the question, will you be celebrating Easter?
Wow. I think maybe a lot of our audience, you know what? Let's just go right in, though. 50% say yes.
59% said
Oh,
yes.
that's good.
Wow.
Good people out there, Deb. Good people out there.
Definitely.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Are you saying the people who don't celebrate Easter are not good?
No, I didn't say that at all.
Okay, just checking.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure. You sour son of a bitch. Get out of here. Go get a drink.
It's my leg.
Go get a bunch of drinks, buddy.
I think I'm gonna.
You got to get acupuncture for real, though. Try it. All right, you guys have a great weekend, man.
Thank you. You too. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you as well, young lady.
Thank you.
On behalf of Deb and Jack, I'm Jim. We follow the News Junkie. They follow the Monsters of the Morning. After us, it's Tom and Dan with a corporate time. It's Orlando Shine Show. It's Real Laughs. What the hell is Angel listening to? All weekend long smells like the 90s. But Sunday morning, it's Captain's Log Radio with our very own Jack Bradshaw and first mate, NaomiBradshaw.com, leading right into the legend, Joseph Martins, and Josh with Sunday morning coming down. Of course, we'll see you at Monday for 3 o'clock for more of the Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have yourself a fantastic weekend, guys.
And happy Easter. Bye.
Give me a freaking break.
If you missed any part of today's show, check Jim Colbert Show on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to the Jim Colbert Show The Goods. Both are available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
I-95 southbound still stop and go approaching LPGA Boulevard. The left lane's blocked there. The roadways out in Sanford by I-4 is going to be busier than usual from that earlier accident. Expect delays in that area. It's stop and go westbound on I-4 from World Drive, getting into that Champions Gate area. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change traffic tip line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Blindster.com.
Hi, I'm Kyle from Blindster.com. If you price custom blinds at a retail store, you know how expensive they can be. At Blindster, we do things differently. You measure at home, install yourself, and save big on custom blinds. Plus, we guarantee they'll fit. Blindster.com.
Florida, fired up. Progressive's Leesburg Bike Fest hits April 24th through 26th.